Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Kashima Antlers have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Now it's Cantona. Can he get it through? Oh, good shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Kashima Antlers restore power. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Little pass back. Ronaldinho. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played right into his path. Corner given.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they're back in front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Boca Juniors have their lead. Vieira is always looking to break lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neither of these two want to come off. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rolls it backwards.
really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. Corner then. Boca Juniors have their third corner. Good ball, good take. And a header! He's beaten the keeper, but oh, he's been caught this time, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Semenyo. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? That pass just didn't quite work.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. And it's Thuram. Maldini. Semenyo, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. It's a good run down the right. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Boca Juniors ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Now it's Bellingham. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's a little loose. That's the throw. Rafael Varane. That's Maldini. Semenyo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Mbappe. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17,
Valverde.
Hazard. Number 30,
And he's forced to
Messi.
go back.
Coming on the
Zico
field.
might just
number
make this.
20, Del Piero. Number
Bellingham.
8, Erling
Vieira.
Haaland. Number
60 minutes played.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 42.
And now the breakaway.
Substitution.
Rice.
The attendance for this match.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Zico. Very nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland is onto this.
Kashima Antlers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he shoots! He's had it taken off him. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Maldini. And it's Kaka. And it's Maldini. To Thuram. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kvaratskhelia is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Valverde. Vieira. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. Gabriel. Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram. Zico. That's Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Semenyo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now it's Del Piero. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Kashima Antlers really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
All hands on deck for this one. Getting up there! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Semenyo. And it's Bellingham. Haaland. Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The less said about that pass, the better. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint.